Novato Unified School District IT Department. Explain everything classroom usage.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Kaila Budwell. I teach Algebra 1 at Novato High School, and today I'm just going to show you guys how I use Explain Everything. All right, so for Explain Everything, I use it for a couple of things. One of my favorite things to use it for is to open up a file that I've already created from my Google Drive. So I can make a set of notes, basically, or things that I want to talk about in a lesson. And I love my Google Drive. I've got everything organized by each unit. So let's go to Unit 3, and I'll just show you guys a lesson on slope that I have. So these are the notes that I go over with the kids. So here is a Google Slides document that is currently importing, and then you can insert the slides that you've already created, one per slide, or you have different options there: separate slides, vertical, horizontal, stacked, or grid. I like to enter each slide as its own. And then inside Explain Everything, there's two things that I do now. One thing is I'll use the slides to teach in real time. So the kids will see this on the TV, and that'll be the things that we're going to go over as far as slope goes. And then I can move the slides around and kind of ride on top of them, talk about what this means and kind of annotate it, give some examples. Then we talk about the 4 types of slope: positive, negative, zero, undefined. And then, we can do various examples and such, and I can use it in real time just to quickly sketch over, rise over run, blah, blah, blah. And there's different colors, so I can highlight and color code what the rise is versus what the run is and stuff like that. But then the other thing that I use these slides for is I will take my time and make a video. And I can put different things in the video. I can add a video of myself. Right now you see the ceiling, but I can add my face in there and kind of talk to the kids. Say, hi, welcome to this video about slope. Here we go. And then I'll go from there. And you hit record, and then you can push pause. You can delete stuff. I didn't like. Oh, you can't see that part. Anyway, you can, while you're filming your videos, you can push pause, delete stuff that you didn't like that you'd said and stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically one of the main ways that I use Explain Everything. And once I've created this, either a video or document or whatever it is, you can, oh, it's because I'm still recording. You can export it. You want to push pause. All right, so another thing that I use Explain Everything for, other than just simply annotating all over these slides during class, is I'll also make a much nicer, cleaner video that I post for the kids. They can go back to anytime they want. You can add a video of yourself teaching the lesson. As you do that, right now you're just seeing the ceiling, but you can kind of position your face in the corner, which I think kind of adds a little bit of a relationship piece. They're seeing you, their teacher, connecting with them. And you can delete that if you want. You can write and color code all over it. Another thing I use a lot when I make a video is this pointer tool. And you can use different pointers, and you can say, this thing means this thing, and all kinds of stuff. And when you start filming, you just hit the red button, and you start talking, and it's catching everything you're saying. It's filming your video if you've got that over here. You can hit stop if you coughed or your dog barked or something weird happened, you can delete that and try again. And then every slide, you just start a new recording, whatever you want to say. It just captures it. You're writing on it. It's capturing everything as you write, whatever you want to say. You're going over types of slope. Maybe you want to change the color. It doesn't capture any of the stuff you're doing on the side. It'll just capture the writing. And then once you're done recording, hit stop. You can export your slides pretty easily. You can either export the video. You could export just simply a document, a PDF document, an image, whatever you want the file to export as. The video takes a little bit longer to render. And then the thing I really like about it that's really cool is you can drop it straight into your Google Drive. And I take it back to the same place that I took the slides from in the original. So this learning target on slope, I will dump the video into the notes folder, which is where I have the Google Slides that I used to import. And yeah. All right, so one last thing that I will say that I use Explain Everything for is a lot of on-the-fly, just random teaching moments. I can go online and I can find a worksheet. I could quickly take a little screenshot of it, crop it to where I want it. Maybe I only even want like just the problems. So I could just save this photo here. And we can go over these 4 problems together. I just save it to my photos. I go to Explain Everything. I can add another slide in. And all I have to do is take one of these photos here and done. Now it's inserted. And now I can quickly go over, this is the rise, and that's the run, yada, yada, yada. I can also quickly, let's say I want a graph. I can go to Desmos, screenshot. If I just want some graph paper, just screenshot this graph and use that and go take that in there and start graphing. Save to photos. We do a lot of Desmos activities in math, and I can go and look at some students' work, take that, screenshot it. So basically literally screenshot anything and put the picture and Explain Everything and start writing on it. That's my last tip. All right, so that was my little tiny spiel on how I use Explain Everything. If you want to know more or about all of it or a little part of it, you can get more help from help@nusd.org or extension 4299. They can help you with all of your Explain Everything needs.